That leads me to another question, even like about how to handle talking to cops or not talking to cops, this and that. I feel like I was just talking to somebody about that, like, no snitching, you know, everybody feel like, yo, this is a street term, whatever, but in my household, you learning that as a kid from your parents, just on some mind your business. I remember seeing somebody die in front of my buildings. I was living in Brooklyn at the time. And when the cops came, we was living on like the first floor. When the cops came asking questions, my dad was like, what? We don't know nothing. Told my mom like, yo, bro, we not saying nothing. So you learning that at a young age. Don't tell, don't tell. But I do ask this. When a child does take that, I guess that he makes a decision to get in the streets, is there ever any older dudes who educate you on what to say and what not to say? Because what I'm finding is that people might be thinking they trying to outsmart the cop, and in the course of a conversation, you tell him.
Nah, that's a fact. Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, were you ever told how to not tell, or was just like, yo, don't tell, bro? And that's it.
Nah, that's why I think my generation, it was a lot of weird shit going on. Like, if you pay attention, like, cause we ain't have like I said, we didn't have older niggas guiding us to do nothing. We just had to learn ourselves. So it's just like common sense. You go in there, they ask you some shit, don't say nothing, just don't say shit. You feel me? So it's like, but you said you got certain niggas that think they smarter than the cops or they out tricking them, and you feel me? So it's like, me, I don't say shit, you heard, bro? At the end of the day, I've been learned that from young, like juvenile days, because if you locking me up and you questioning me, that means you don't got shit on me. If you was gonna lock me up and you had some shit on me, you was sending me right to the island. So it's like, then it's like, you a cop. By me telling you anything, you can't release me, because I already called the DA. They ready to, for me, I'm trying to say, for me to go see the judge and all that. All you doing is trying to get a fucking pay raise off of me. You feel what I'm trying to say? So it's like, nah, I don't play.
You're just taking me from one spot to another. You can't stop me from.
They can't trick me like that. Hell no.
Got you. Is it shocking to see what's going on with like Code 33's page and all the names that's popping up?
Nah, Code 33 really that's my son. That's my son. But it's like, it's not shocking, bro, because you gotta remember, bro, this shit is the myth. Like Son said, this shit is all a facade, bro. This shit is a facade to the point where you got niggas that's really in this shit, like, that we really want to shed tears. Like, bro, this shit is really fake. You got real niggas out here going through real shit. You got fake niggas out here just doing fake shit. You feel me? Trying to say it's like, then it's so fucked up, because I say these females play a role, because say a nigga a rat or some crazy shit, right? Boom, boom. They'll still jack this nigga, so they'll make everybody look at it like he didn't do nothing wrong. Because that be niggas' main thing but telling right now. Like, this generation, they get locked up, they not think about, oh, I want to go home. They think about their marries. They think about another nigga fucking their girl. They thinking about, damn, I ain't gonna be riding around in renties no more. It's just the clout. They think about their clout. So that's why it's a lot of telling going on right now, bro.
You know, it's crazy that you say that. I would always tell my girl, you know what I'm saying? It, like, I ain't gonna put all blame on women, but I do feel like women men will move in whatever direction the women say they jack. And like, if today women say we like dudes who are scientists, mad niggas gonna start reading books. What we read, everybody wants women, you know what I'm saying? So I used to ask her, I'm like, yo, just keep it real, you know, like, if I told, you're not gonna leave me. And she like, nah, most women not. You know what I'm saying? Because their love is not
for that. I get it. I get that.
But I do see the flaw in that, because this is what I would tell her. If I could knowingly, like, throw my issues on somebody else, you shouldn't even jack me as a man to lead you, because that's wrong.
Yeah, gangster.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's how I feel about people who snitch and all that. It's like, I'm not gonna say to you like, yo, you the worst person in the world, but a part of me can say I can't trust you to a certain degree. And for me, I always heard how you do one thing is how you do everything. So if you just lazy here, or you bad there, I'm not gonna think you bad there. I'm gonna think you I don't know, bro. Push come to shove, you're not gonna be honorable here as well. You know what I'm saying? But I can't see women being like, I ain't jacking no rats unless she in the streets.
Yeah.
You know,
Females don't give a fuck about nothing.
They you know what it is? Think about it. Women just it's like they nurtures, man. You know what I'm saying? So they want just harmony. You feel me? Men, we more like, nah, bro, it's respect, bro. You gotta. We don't need to talk until you get this right. But so I could understand the women sometimes too. It's kind of like they just want peace and all that. Shorty want her family. You know what I mean? I do have a question though. I remember I asked this. I was doing a little game with some women on my show. I asked them, would they ever take 6 months for their man if they knew their man was gonna have to do 12 years? You know what I'm saying? And most of the girls was just like, hell no.
Whoa, that's 90.
Yo. But there was one shorty on there. She was like, are you kidding me? I'm doing that 6 months gladly. And her perspective was, all right, if I do 6 months, I'm just not going to see my man for 6 months. He can still come see me, whatever. I come home. If he do 12 years, I'm not seeing him for 12 years, you know? But then some of the girls was like, what if you get cut in there? Don't like. So, you know, I got to ask you, let's say, it's kind of tough, like, how do you view that? Like, could you, let's say you about to do, you would have to do 12 years, but shorty could do 6 months. And she back on the street, and you back. Yeah, everybody's good. How would you handle that? How do you go about that?
She gotta do the 6. Like she got. Not saying she gotta do it, but like the conversation to be like you just said, you doing 6 months. This is about nothing. You feel what I'm trying to say? Yeah. I think my girl gonna do the 6 months. You heard, but hell yeah, that's like common sense. I do that for my mans, like.
Yeah. But. Would you ever feel the way if like something happened in there?
Yeah, that'd feel crazy. Like, but it'd still be like, you coming home. You gotta just chuck that shit up. You be home in 6 months.
For 12 years, 6 months.
Crazy.
Gotcha.